If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that sub button for more amazing content. Now, let's jump straight into the video. What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Both1, bringing you guys yet another YouTube video. So today I'm going to talk about Black Clover episode 2. So we see basically that the strange character still has Uni tied up and speaking to Asta about how, he's a loser and he'll never be great. But we also find out why Uni is so distant from him. And that's because there was basically they go back in time showing Asta and Yuno, and they basically call each other rivals because they're both trying to become this great, wizard, this great, magical person. And so they're both going after the same thing. So therefore they're both in a sense enemies. Then shortly after that, we see a grimoire pop up in front of him, in front of Asta, and it's a 5-leaf clover. Then the next scene goes back in time, as I was just saying, when they were more younger, they were caring towards each other. And like I said, we see how passionate Asta is trying to be. He wants to be the Wizard King, and how bad he wants, he wants to be someone important because he's the guy that doesn't have any magic, any powers, and everybody else does. And so he kind of feels like he's the outsider, and he's an orphan and all that stuff. And at the same time, you can kind of see some of the favoritism because the father, the one who raised them, comes out with a special letter that needs to be sent, and Asta is begging for him to be picked, to go do it, but instead he picks Yuno. And it kind of shows the favoritism because he feels like, Asta doesn't have any powers. He knows he doesn't have any powers. He's like, yeah, Yuno has powers, so, have him go do it, and he'll be more responsible. And then the next scene, they kind of show that Yuno, had successfully delivered the letter, and then he ends up getting in a fight with a random person that wants to take the necklace away. And so then Asta comes in and, kind of wrestles with the guy, regardless of this guy's way bigger, he's able to just smack him around. The guy eventually drops it and walks away, I guess because it's just too much chaos. Then the next scene shows Asta getting mad and he hits the guy and, hits the guy that was coming after Yuno's grimoire. And then another flashback shows them two both wanting to become the greatest, and that leads to them both being each other's rivals. The ending, I feel like, of the episode was pretty touching. I enjoyed it mainly because it was kind of nice to see these two actually getting along, since it seemed like there was so much distance between them. But at the same time, it also, the episode was kind of everywhere. Like, as you can kind of tell from my overview, it's like it kind of went from present to past, back to present for a second, then right back to past. It was kind of like everywhere. The episode was good. It gave a lot of insight and whatnot in terms of background history, background story of why they are like that to each other, why Asta is so desperately wanting to be the best, why Yuno is so quiet and whatnot, because he's studying Asta and he's his rival. He's his enemy in a sense. They're like related at the same time, like friends, but at the same time they are rivals at the same time. So this episode was good, but at the same time it was kind of strange. I think some of the flow could have been a little bit better, but that's just my opinion. I still enjoy it. I'm still ready to see what the third episode has to entail. So as always, if you guys enjoyed this review, this overview of my thoughts, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace, Fanami.